What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. I want to start diversifying my YouTube channel a little bit, maybe start putting some more stuff that I do around here, filming more than just the 240. But going forward, I want to start filming some other cars. I've got some other stuff going on around here that I kind of want to introduce to the channel. So anyways, that's why I'm standing out here in front of my F250 today. This is my daily driver. It's a 2002 F250 Super Duty. It's got the diesel engine, the 7.3. And I gotta say, I love this thing. I don't really keep it too clean. It's more of a utility to me than anything. I use it for towing and just daily driving. So I'll real quickly show you guys around it, and I got a couple things I want to do to it today. So yeah, let's jump right into this. So like I said, this is my 2002 F250. I didn't really clean it up or anything special for this video. This truck is more like a utility to me than anything. I use it for towing, I use it for daily driving, and I use it for just getting parts and stuff around. So you know, she's a little rough around the edges, but I've had this truck for years, and it always does good by me. So got some nice wheels. They desperately need to be cleaned, but it does have some wheels. So yeah, I absolutely love this truck, but I do have one problem with this truck. It's not the most comfortable ride. The suspension is a little rough, and the exhaust is very noisy. So if we take a quick look at it, you guys will see what I mean. As you can see, it's got a nice 5-inch straight pipe all the way to the turbo. And it sounds great when I'm getting on it, but just cruising around, daily driving, idling, it gets a little obnoxious, to say the least. So we're gonna go ahead and solve that problem today. We're gonna quiet down this exhaust a little bit. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. I'm not replacing the whole exhaust or anything like that. I just want to throw a resonator in, maybe tone it down a little bit. I'm sure it'll still sound great when I'm getting on it, but I definitely want a little bit more of a comfortable ride. The noise in the cabin is pretty bad. So to solve that issue, we got ourselves a twister race resonator by a company called ProFlow, I believe. Go ahead and pull this resonator out if I can. So this is it. This is what a 5-inch resonator looks like. And basically, it's basically just a screw with a pipe through the middle. You know, the truck should still have a lot of noise to it, but it should hopefully make it a little bit more comfortable. We're gonna do some before and after sound clips to give you guys an idea of exactly how much of a difference this makes. It should be pretty straightforward. You know, I'm just gonna cut a section out of the exhaust, push this thing in there, put some connectors on it, and we should be good to go. So yeah, first things first, before we pull the truck in, let's go ahead and record some exhaust clips so you guys can get an idea of how it sounds, and we'll have some exhaust clips to compare, like do a nice little before and after. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys down here. We're gonna fire up the truck, and I'm gonna do some revs for you. Alright, so that's how it sounds from the inside. Let's go ahead and pull this truck in and get this exhaust cut out of this thing. Okay, so we got the F250 pulled in. This should be pretty straightforward. All I gotta do is slide underneath it, cut a section of the exhaust out, slip the resonator in, tighten it down, and we'll see how she sounds. So yeah, let's go ahead and knock this out, and I'm excited to see how it sounds afterwards. Okay, so here's a bit of a closer look at the resonator. Basically, the only thing I need to keep in mind when I'm cutting the section out of my exhaust is the size of the resonator here. So I'm not going to be cutting the full length of the resonator, which is 18 inches. I actually need to cut right around here on the inside of these shoulders. So it'll be essentially from here to here. So if I cut a 1 foot section out, it should give me about a 1/2 inch on each side to play around with, which should be more than enough. So I'll go ahead and find the spot that I want to cut out, probably as close to the turbo as possible, and cut my section out and slip this thing in. So it's kind of difficult to film under here, but I just wanted to real quick give you guys an idea of where I'm going to be making my cut. I'd like to make it as far forward as possible, but that's just not really going to work with this support bar in my way and this shield. I can take the shield off and put it back on, but it's still just, it's too tight under here. So I'm going to be moving it back a little bit further. I'm going to be cutting this section out, and this is right where my resonator is going to be, right here. I'm going to go ahead and measure out my 1 foot marks, make my marks on both sides, cut this section out, and we'll go ahead and slap that resonator in here. Alright, so it is the next day. It started raining on me yesterday, so I had to cut things a little bit short. But I got the resonator installed, and I'm letting the truck warm up right now so we can see what it sounds like. So first things first, let me show you guys what it looks like down there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down in front of the exhaust. Hopefully you guys can hear a little bit of a difference. I will say that it's not significantly quieter, but the idle is toned down a bit and it does sound a lot better inside the truck. So I'm pretty happy with it. Is it going to make your truck super quiet? No, not with a 5-inch exhaust. That's just not going to happen. But is it going to tone things down a little bit? Definitely. Hopefully it's something you guys will even be able to hear on camera, but I have a pretty decent mic, so hopefully it picks it up. It sounds a lot better in here, it really does. And the truck just sounds quieter in general. It's not a huge, significant difference, but it's noticeable, and I think it sounds a lot better. So it's a little later on in the day. It's actually night now. Before I wrap this video up, I just wanted to get some outside footage, a couple flybys maybe roll some coal, I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna take this thing out for a little cruise and see what it does. Alright guys, so the resonator turned out pretty good. I'm happy with the results for the most part. I hope you guys enjoyed this little change of pace, a little bit different content than usual. If you liked it, leave a comment, like the video, maybe subscribe if you guys want to see some more in the future. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.